completely useless. Why would you spend that much on a mouse?
Because I, yeah, that's a good point. However, with every other mouse I have, I aim like too quickly, if that makes sense. So I get like it stalls out the mouse. So I needed the fastest fucking laser, man. Damn, that's mean, Snow. That's mean. That's
My
actually
bad.
so
You right.
upsetting, man. That's
You
actually
right.
so upsetting.
You right.
We have detected a series of seismic disruptions. The Cabal may be responsible.
So wait, what's up with Alex? What's up with the Miller? Like, where does he
He's
stand?
he's not like mentally sane right now.
Well,
And
has he ever been?
well,
Mm.
he's
Good question.
Bro would join like Xbox parties and talk about how his fucking life is falling apart.
yeah.
And you're telling me
stopped playing
he's not sane now. Fucking
No, he hasn't been for a while. No, yeah, we knew he wasn't sane then. He's still nothing's changed pretty much. The only thing is Warren gave him different spec because he thought he was like it was a good idea, and then it wasn't, and then everyone left, including Warren, because he was just gonna mess everything up.
like, what do you mean he was gonna?
It's Alex Miller. How is he not gonna mess everything up?
That's a good point. Good point. Alex Miller's like like Hitler when he kept sending troops to Stalingrad.
Okay.
It's a lost cause.
Yeah. I'm
What'd
gonna
you
pretend I know my history. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. I remember that.
What'd you say, Epic?
I was there.
I said, are you still recording?
Yeah, but
You're recording.
yeah.
Hey.
Wait,
he's
you're
snitching.
like recording or like shadow play?
No, recording.
I'm
Why are
being
you
solo
recording?
GM.
Oh,
You still doing a solo GM? It took you that long?
tell me when
Well,
you.
I
when you
just
beat it
died.
so
I
can
just
say
died at the
something
final floor of
racist.
the boss.
Tell me when you finish so I can say something racist
Okay,
and out of
okay.
pocket.
What the fuck?
Okay, cool. then.
No, not no, anti-Semitic, not racist.
Damn, disrespectful to me.
So you're not Jewish.
Yeah.
Jews, no.
Kotax, you're
First
the,
of all,
you're
you're right.
the-
I'm not Jewish, but I am a Jew
I'm
because
the Antichrist kimchi.
no. The Israelites in the Bible are
Israelites.
black people, not white, not the Ashkenazi Jews that are in Israel right now.
But not all black people are Jewish.
Facts. That is facts.
Dude.
Unless
Incredible.
you specifically know that you're like that's
And
where
here's
you're
how I know.
from. then.
Here's how I know, right?
He was
Because
there. He was
in
there.
the Bible,
He
right?
was there.
It says that
Wait, Shnu, do you think the Bible is historically accurate?
yes, you can cross-reference the Bible with Greek and Roman records.
Okay.
Bro, they were
Dude, when
they
did
were
you
on
become a
shrooms.
Christian?
What do you mean?
Snow, when
Like
did
I
you
was
just
saying,
become like a
in the-
fucking
in-
God-preaching man?
I've always been.
I-
Anyway, like I was saying, so in the Bible it says that you'll be taken into Egypt. Egypt, not meaning the literal place Egypt, but meaning bondage, enslavement. So it
Okay.
says that you'll be taken into Egypt on ships. That's how you know it's not really
Okay.
Egypt because you don't need ships.
It's
to go to
America.
Egypt. Exactly.
Okay.
For 400 years,
Okay.
it's slavery in America. Well, formal slavery, plantation slavery, 400 years.
Okay.
So if you were not enslaved and brought to America, South America, Brazil, the Caribbean, you're not a part of the lineage that is being described in the Bible as the Israelites, people who were chosen by God, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob's lineage, the Benjamites,
become
the Levites,
monster
stuff like
addict.
that.
Kimchi,
Okay, so-
I've
where does,
realized
where does
the one you
Moses
need to
fit in
get
there?
is Pacific
Moses
Punch.
was Hebrew,
Is fruit punch. It's just a monster that tastes like fruit
and he
punch.
was
I'll probably
Moses
get that
was
one.
before. Moses
There's
was
that one. Yeah, that one's probably actually the
Oh,
best
was he
overall.
before-
Like,
Was he before Abraham?
Shnu, do you,
Yeah, he was
most
after
of the ones are
Abraham.
like
Oh, he's
acquired
before
taste, and they
Abraham.
could be better once you drink them
Dude,
enough.
did
That
he
one
not
just
part
tastes
that
good.
sea? That Red Sea?
And they found chariot wheels in the Red Sea.
I don't know. I don't know how that. I don't know what that means, Snoop.
So basically, God appeared unto Moses
I got the timing down.
during
I'm
a burning
insane.
Wait,
bush.
so Cole, what's your why do you do that?
Told him to go to
What's
Egypt.
your thing looking like?
My thing?
Yeah, your seasonal
Oh, it's been done
challenge.
for a while. I actually have no
What are
idea.
we doing here then?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't even know how to open up my menu. I
Wait,
don't
so
know how to.
Shnu, what religion are you?
Do I,
am
or you
like
could do
I.
do
I
F1
can't-
then tab.
Epic. Quiet.
F1 tab. Okay, cool.
I am a Christian by faith.
I see.
French religion, SMH.
I will agree that religion has done more tearing
Oh
apart.
wait,
communities,
should I just do control?
But that's because you have
for the vestige.
with religion you have traditions and ideas and cultures that are pretty much created by people and forced on the other people, which definitely ain't right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the Bible doesn't even say to force what you believe on the people.
The U.S. be like, you know what?
So-
I don't care. Scorn hunt.
The whole
So
purpose
What do
is
you think about? I got a question. What do you think about Greek mythology?
I think that it is very, very weird.
Do you
And
think?
it's stolen. It's stolen.
It doesn't
from
sound-
No,
Moses.
no. But
It's-
the point of the question is that do you, how do I word this right? I'm recording, so this is an awful thing to record. Okay.
All right, so you can just label this as
Okay,
G-
do you-
solo GM
I-
political talk.
Why
Political
is
conversation with,
like the
theology
Christian
and
faith
parentheses.
a real thing? Like why is that all real, but like Greek mythology is not?
Well, I'll tell you why it's real, right?
Okay.
So
Kimchi, wait, I'm gonna interrupt you, Snoop.
Go ahead.
Kimchi, you should title the video GM Solo GM brings out my demons. And then that's it. That's the name.
The basis of Christianity starts with Judaism.
Okay.
Like, you're gonna have to give me the rundown on what that is.
So Christianity basically is the belief of the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Hence
Right.
Christianity.
Okay.
Right.
But
I don't know what that
before
is.
Christianity, it was Judaism.
What is a Catholic?
Well, a Catholic is somebody who is technically part of the Christian faith, but they pray to saints like Saint Paul, Saint Peter,
That's some
Saint
dumb
whoever they
shit.
pray to them, and they're basically praying to other men. So it's kind of
That's gay. That's gay.
like they're praying to mortal men. So it's weird.
Nah, that's gay.
I wouldn't say it's gay, but it's
That's
just
pretty
weird.
gay, Snoop.
That's like if you got made a saint, I'm not gonna sit here and pray to you.
Yeah, because it'd be gay.
Okay, wait.
No,
You're
not special.
Continue what you're talking about Greek mythology. Why is Greek mythology not real, but Christianity is?
Well, for starters, it's mythology, so it's not real.
Okay, well.
Okay.
Okay.
He turned into a
Rephrase
fucking
this.
eagle and had sex with several
Okay,
women.
I'll ask
Because
another question.
mythology-
Why?
Mythology, by definition, it isn't real.
Oh,
But
okay. Whoa.
with their mythology,
No.
No. But what I'm saying is the word mythology.
Okay.
It's not real, but it's through storytelling. You anthropomorphize and you personify.
Wait a minute. Wait a
elements
minute.
and stuff
Okay.
like
Wait a minute. Through storytelling.
that. Yeah, so when you
That sounds Christianity, does it not?
but it's based on real people though.
Okay. Well.
Well, and how do we know that Greek mythology isn't?
Epic, you sound like
so,
one of those
so I'll give you an
people
example. I'll give you an example.
Why is Jesus real and Hercules not?
Because Hercules was never.
Okay, you telling me he fought that lion, man? You telling me they did a whole ass movie and they didn't have primary sources? You fucking kidding me, Snoop? They actually
Hercules has had this. They've.
This example I can give you is like Naruto, right? The creators who created Naruto.
What is
created
real?
him
What do you
as-
mean?
as a fiction.
Primary
They didn't
source.
create him to be
Primary
real. He's a
source.
fictional character. It's the same like with Hercules and Achilles. and
Okay,
people like that.
but do you think Pluto and Aristotle are real people?
Pluto and
No,
Aristotle
that's-
they were living people. Yeah,
Okay.
That's a
they're not
planet.
made up. They're not part of mythology.
Right.
They're
Right.
actual people.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
live
I'm
and-
just asking. Okay.
Yeah.
But why are these stories any different from They're religious stories because people used to believe, like, people used to have that religion, right? The Greek religion of Zeus, Hera,
So where in
Poseidon.
Christianity?
So what's the difference?
Polytheism, right?
Okay, yeah. Why is the Christian stories real and the Greek stories not real?
Because
Christian
he
stories
turns into
aren't
an
stories.
eagle and has sex with several women.
Oh wait, no. Let's do finish. Let's do finish.
So
No, that's pretty realistic.
the problem with the question is the Christian stories aren't necessarily stories; they're accounts. And
Okay.
the reason why there's not concrete evidence for every little thing is because there's something called faith, where my Discord almost stopped responding. So basically, the whole thing about just religion in general is there's
It's
a
like
faith
the
element to
soft
it.
cap
What you're telling
50
me
or
is that you cannot prove it. You can just believe in it without proof.
Snow, is the soft cap like
But-
50 or is
Now,
Because if it
I
worked that way, it'd be similar to a vending machine where you put something in knowing you're gonna get something out. Where there's really no room for faith. You're not gonna stand out on faith. You're just gonna do something knowing you're gonna get something in return. So then it becomes like you're doing shit in vain versus actually being sincere about it. You know what I mean?
okay, but why have faith in something? What's the point of faith?
What is the point of faith?
I mean, the point of religion is it's generally. I mean, it's more of people finding a reason to live.
So the best way
That's how I
can answer
view
that-
it.
So
there's
yeah,
like
so
there's
when I
this
study-
Andrew Tate clip where he talks
Oh,
about it.
Cole, please.
When I study culture,
like that. Do not do that. Don't even do that.
when I was in college, I took a class where it was about like cultures and religions and stuff like that. So
Humanities.
mainly, but it wasn't humanities class. It really was like a class about witchcraft and stuff like that. But it wasn't witchcraft. What was the name of the class? The name of the class had witchcraft in it, but it wasn't.
What?
about spells and shit.
No,
Like,
uh-uh.
I promise
I went
you, it
to
was-
school.
What school did
promise
you
you it
go?
was-
What school did you go to?
I went to a community college, and I was just
Okay.
an elective
What
class.
the fuck is going on at that community college?
It's just an elective. Like it wasn't like they're
Oh,
not.
it's an elective.
It was.
So
It
like
was kinda like-
witchcraft and shit, but it was
No,
like
no, no, no,
religions.
no.
and
Did you
stuff.
make a hex?
No, hell no. That's what I'm saying. Like, it was like the study of just different cultures and their religions and shit
Okay,
like that.
okay.
It wasn't like we're sitting here on witchcraft and you take this and you do that. Like, we never discussed that in class ever.
Okay.
Mhm.
What do you think
But,
about? Oh yeah.
Basically, the point of religion is just to answer who are we, why are we here, how do we get here, and
Yeah,
where do
but
we
like,
go
But-
have you
next.
seen the
but
Andrew Tate
the-
clip where he talks about religion?
But the
I
thing
don't give a
about
fuck about Andrew Tate. I don't.
Nah, but have you seen the clip where he talks about?
Watch Joe
It being,
Rogan.
like,
and-
It is
Nah,
okay
no,
for me to beat a woman.
So like,
Look,
look up,
because
no,
I own
look up-
her.
Look up the Andrew Tate clip where he talks about Christianity and why it's good. I haven't
I don't
seen the whole
watch it.
clip. I just
None
know
of
it's a
it.
clip.
There's
I don't
people
watch
who
no-
unironically post Andrew Tate like all over their
Oh, no,
Snapchat
it's
stories.
fucking insane, bro. It's like profit. You make $5 million. You
Wait.
make more than he does by reposting him.
Shnu, what do you think about astrology?
Astrology. Astronomy is very
Oh,
accurate.
what-
Astrology
how
when
do I
it comes
live?
to what you're-
Astrology.
Astrology
Like,
is birth signs and stuff like that. Like
yeah,
Leo,
yeah,
Scorpio,
yeah,
Capricorn.
yeah, that kind of
So
stuff.
for starters, this
Well,
is the honest.
okay. First question: Do you think it's real or fake?
No, it's not real. It's man-made because
Can I be an empath?
anyway,
What
like I was
is
saying,
man-made?
So what you have to understand is
conversation. This is
when you look at. So I'm born November 13th, right? So
right.
a couple thousand years ago, when they started the constellations, not started, but they started
Okay, I
naming
kn-
them, giving them images.
Yeah.
They named it the Scorpius constellation. They made a scorpion
What
out of it. They
about
literally just drew a scorpion about it, but it's
Right.
nothing has to do with the scorpion at all. And when you fast forward to today, when you go, so I was born 23 years ago. If you go back 23 years ago, and every day on November
23
13th
years
up
ago,
until this point, the Scorpius is not in the sky. It's the Libra.
Exactly. Okay. Okay.
So-
okay, we agree on that. We agree on that.
Exactly. So
We agree on that.
basically, what the Greeks did, they basically just created like personalities about them, but the only true thing about it
Wait,
is
what?
during this time of year, this constellation's in the sky, and then a couple days later, another constellation.
Well,
is, and so on.
actually, they're a little offset because the
Nightmare.
axis
They
of the
are.
Earth rotates, so
They
it's
are.
not even the same as the ancient Greeks. Okay. Anyway.
Yeah.
Is that what we were doing?
What was I gonna get at?
Some people are like, this sign and this sign is compatible. None of that matters at all, because by definition, you would think that I'm a Scorpio, but since I was born November 13th, the Scorpius wasn't in the sky. It was the Libra. So then you say, oh, he has all the qualities of the Scorpio shit, blah, blah, blah. But then look at the Libra shit. I got qualities there. Look at the Leo. Look at the Sagittarius. Look at the Aquarius. Look at the Gemini. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
So
You
it's
mean.
like,
I
it's
don't. I do
bullshit.
not believe it in it either. I think it's very fake.
I mean, if you want to like say, oh, I'm a Gemini, this and that, cool, blah, 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 whatever floats your boat. But don't sit there and say, oh, I'm not compatible with this person. Like, first of all, it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Okay.
Water sign, earth sign, fire sign, none of that. The retrograde
Fire sign.
doesn't. The retrograde
Air
is real,
sign.
like when planets move retrograde.
I'm
but
a
it doesn't
lightning
affect your
bender.
behavior.
What are we
I get
doing
it.
here?
I have to do nightmare containment tiers, which I think is this.
This is this. Why are we here? We're back here.
What do you think about
Is
so
this the nightmare? It
the
is.
Jewish
I gotta
and
do. I got
Muslim
67%
faith
of
are
the
also
weight.
based in, I guess.
Yeah, so they
The-
call that
the-
Judeo-Christianity
Yeah,
and
yeah, okay.
Islam, and they all
Why-
believe in the same big G.
Right. Why
The
practice
same big-
Christian? Why be a Christian instead of a Muslim?
Well, for starters, I was raised Christian. Two, Muslims don't believe that God himself was manifested in flesh, being Jesus, and lived and walked in the earth, performed miracles, died, came back from the grave.
And,
They
and,
don't
that,
believe
and that is
that
what
the
you
Son of
believe.
God.
And that's what you believe.
Yes. So Jewish people believe that that is going to happen, but it has not happened yet. Christians believe that it has already happened, and his name is Jesus. But you have some, not only to Christians, you have Hebrews who are more accurate, who will call him Yahusha, call him Yahshua, because the J didn't exist in the alphabet, which is 100% true. And the popular Bible, the King James Version, they have not a version, they have a set of books, a collection called the Apocrypha, which is books of the Bible that were not put in King James Version. And in those books, they don't call him Jesus, they call him Yahusha, because these are Hebrew speaking people. The J wasn't in their language, so they used Y's.
Okay.
But the Judeo-Christian, this is the difference between Islam, Judeo-Christianity. So with Islam, I'm sorry, let me backtrack. So with Christianity, you had the Constantinople, you had the Europeans who pushed it hard. And so that's where you get the white Jesus, and a lot of the whitewashing comes from them. With Islam, they kind of created it to be different from that because they didn't like the whitewashing of it. So when you look in the Quran and you see the name Ibrahim, that is Abraham. They're the same person. Why? Because Ibrahim has a son named Ishmael. Abraham has a son named Ishmael as well. And in the Bible, the distinction is Abraham made a covenant with God for him and his wife Sarah in the Christian Bible. When it comes to Islam, they believe that it's just between God and Abraham. So Abraham's firstborn was a boy with Hagar named Ishmael. And so in the Quran, it says that he was blessed with 12 princes. When you look at what I believe in the Christian Bible, right, it says that his name is Ishmael and he wasn't a part of the covenant, but he's still going to be blessed with 12 princes. So we understand that they're talking about the same man, the same God, and the same blessing.
Okay.
So it's all very similar. The major difference between all three of them is the Son of God. Jews believe he hasn't come back yet. Christians believe he came back, died, resurrected, and Islam believes that never happened.
Okay.
Now they mention Jesus in the Quran, but they call him Jesus Ibn Miriam. That's Arabic. Jesus is the name. Iba means son of, and Miriam is Mary's name. You gotta understand that they didn't name their women Mary. Like Hebrews, they didn't call them Mary. That's a whitewash. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get
Like they
what you
didn't call him Jesus. Yahusha is the name. Yahshua ben Yosef. Even when it comes to like Old Testament, before you get to Jesus, you don't see God at all because God is an English name. You see Yahweh, Jehovah Jireh, Al
Epic,
Shalom.
we can leave.
You see so much Hebrew going on. You don't see English at all because they also.
Epic.
It's tier 2. I mean, we can if you want.
I don't know the tiers.
It goes to tier 3.
This tier's
Tier
completed.
3
It's
gets you
just
all the good
1, 2,
stuff.
3.
Okay, we'll just finish.
But you have to just complete 3 tiers in total, so you can join.
Where was the side of you? Where was the sign of where was the calm, concise Christian snoo?
I've been there the entire time. I
What
just don't
happened
do it a
though?
lot because I don't like talking about religion around people.
With the
People will say
obligatory.
shit.
How does this affect LeBron's legacy?
Hold on, I have more questions to ask, but I'm at a kind of important part of the GM.
I mean, I'll answer the rest of my ability. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I have all the answers because I absolutely don't. But I'm gonna answer them to the best that I can. You know?
Okay, yeah. It's more of a.
I don't. Epic. I don't
I know you're not interrogating me. You're just asking questions, and I'm not. You get some Christians who I don't even want to call them Christians. You get some people who claim they believe in God, but they get offended when people ask these questions. Like they really get offended. And they get irritated, and then they go, "Oh, that's the devil." You questioning God. They're like, no. As humans, we all have brains. We ask questions because we want answers.
Yeah.
So there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. All right, I beat the gym. Okay.
Let's go.
Hey, sub 20. Woohoo. Anyway, oh fuck, I was gonna ask something. Okay, yes, I remember. So you said you were raised a Christian, and that is a reason why you're a Christian. Now,
Yes.
I'm hypothetical. You're born in a Muslim family,
Then I would be a Muslim.
but knowing that, why still? If the circumstances were a little bit different, why still be the way you are raised? Or like, why still follow that faith if you know? Oh, hold on, I got straight whistle.
I get what you're saying. So basically, if you heard of nature versus nurture, nurture being your upbringing, how you're raised.
Yeah.
So when you're raised a certain religion, it's very hard. Well, not very hard. It's very what's the word I'm looking for? You don't see it very often when people will turn away from that, meaning not believing it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I've had people who've grown up in church and they don't go to church anymore.
Right.
They don't necessarily do the whole worship thing anymore. They still kind of have the connection, like where they believe in God, but they don't get as deep into it anymore as they used to. You have people who convert, like people were raised Christian and then they turn Muslim because of something that happened in their life. Like you have a lot of people who follow Malcolm X who were Christians before,
Right.
but then you get somebody telling you they whitewash in the Bible where they have these white names. His name, part of it is true, and they have these white names and they whitewash Jesus. He really was dark, but then Malcolm X. He was raised Christian, actually. His father was a pastor. And so you have people who are being told these things, and some things are true. And of course they bring in slavery. You're in slavery, your oppressor gave you this religion, not knowing that the religion was already with black people, Hebrew people, before white people got their hands on it and manipulated it for profit because they were capitalists.
Okay.
And a lot of it, what I like, the way I see it and the way I believe it is that like the people who enslaved Africans, who did all the heinous shit to them and then turned around and gave them the Bible, they weren't Christians. They were all capitalists, because the basis of Christianity is believing that Jesus is exactly what he said he was, and that he died, and that he pretty much lives in your heart. In the Bible, it says that God is love. So if Jesus is God manifested in the flesh, then he is love too. So if he lives in your heart, you can't be a racist. You can't enslave people if you truly love God. Like you can't do that. You know
What
what I'm
if
saying?
you enslave in the name of God?
You had the Crusaders who did that. And my thing is, to me, they're not Christians, because Jesus didn't enslave anybody. He didn't kill anybody. When Peter took his sword out to defend Jesus, Jesus told him to put his sword away, because if you live by the sword, you're going to die by it. So it's all the things that are there and available for us to read. A lot of people don't read because they don't know where to start, which is, perfectly fine. It is what it is. But you just have to have the mental capacity to just go out there and look at, the information, the research, and do your own research.
And pick what you want to believe.
Not necessarily pick what you want to believe, but kind of go with what makes sense to you, because the church is not one hive mind, not one sound. Because you got churches like mine who don't care if you're gay, don't care if you don't wear a suit. You could wear whatever you like. Obviously, don't wear nothing like crazy, like where your nipples is all out. And be respectful, but you don't have to wear suits. If you gay, we don't care. Like, we're not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, you gay, you can't be here." Like, we don't care about that. But you also have other churches who will get up there and tell you, if you're gay, you're going to hell, when it's not even true. Part of that is how you're raised. What people tell you while you're being raised. People will, people who believe that they were, raised in the days where gay people got beat up for walking down the street, got stabbed, killed, shit like that. Now you got people who are on a different tip. It's like, I really prefer my kids one gay, but if they was, it's still my kids. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that gay people go to hell, because I'm saying my kids going to hell, even though they believe that Jesus is exactly what we say he is, and this, that, and the third, been baptized. But you gay, you going to hell. And it's like, no, because murderers have gone to heaven. So Why would God let a murderer into heaven but not let a gay man or a gay woman? It's stupid. Doesn't make any sense.
Fair enough.